Hey there, Heather Boyd here. Welcome to day 8 of the 10-day Art and Gratitude Journal Challenge. This challenge was inspired by my dear friend Allison. She created several gratitude journals that were totally inspirational. We created a book in her honor with some of her beautiful pages from her gratitude journal. You can learn more about Allison and her journey in the description below the video. We used to work together at the local art school and we did lots of arts and crafts together and totally inspired each other. This is my gratitude journal that I created in her honor with lots of unexpected inspiration. I'll also link up where you can purchase this 8x8-inch sketchbook. I just love the square size. And without further ado, let's get into today's challenge.
Today we're doing rubber stamping. I made this sampler at a workshop at the Museum of Fine Arts. They have an area called the Art Hive where you can go in and use any of their art supplies to create whatever you like. The day I went, I decided to do some lino cuts, so they had the rubber cubes and the cutter, and I cut some simple shapes into the rubber and did some stamping. I had a lot of fun experimenting. I did some hearts and flowers and abstract designs. I cut this piece out of fun foam and then put some acrylic paint on it and just stamped it right on top of my design. You can do anything you like for this challenge. Play around with it, have fun with it. You can make your own stamps, or you can use some commercial rubber stamps. And this kind of shows you the different types of designs you can do. I just made some small ones. You can use the fun foam to create your own stamps as well. The sky is the limit. These are some that Allison had done. She used to love rubber stamping, and I had some of these in my collection of papers that she had saved. They're kind of architectural. They're a lot of fun. Really, the sky is the limit. You can do some words, some inspirational words. I made this fish in another workshop for lino cuts. This is a piece that Allison made. This was her tool. And I'll just demonstrate how it works. It's got a little scooper at the end that cuts and scoops the rubber. We're going to go ahead and just play around with it. You can follow a drawing or a pattern, or you can freeform some lines. You just dig lightly into the rubber to create your design. I didn't have a stamp pad, so I put some ink on a sponge. You can also use acrylic paint. You can use markers if you want to draw on your stamper. So I pressed my rubber stamp onto the sponge and it created that design. If you have a regular stamp pad, go ahead and use that. And once you've done a bunch of stamps, you can draw into your design as well. Have fun with it. Use your imagination. These are some stamped buttons that I had made when I moved to Montreal in 1989. I created the rubber stamps by using some strips of rubber and gluing them onto a wooden block. You can have a lot of fun experimenting making your own rubber stamps. And check out the ebook linked up below for more detailed instruction and more images to inspire.
Thanks so much for watching the video. You can share photos of your work from this challenge in my private Facebook group. I'm going to link that up below. Thank you so much to my dear friend Allison for inspiring this challenge. Have fun with the challenges, and we'll see you the next time. And always remember that art is never a waste of time.